Guys, I think we have a problem. Haunted Mansion led me to believe that a ghost would follow me home. This is more than just one. This is gonna be a problem. Hey guys, welcome to Over the Moony. My name is Katie, and whether you are a new or returning friend, I hope that you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day today. If you are new, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button to become a part of our little corner of the internet here. We do plenty of talk about Disney and Funko, so if that's something that you're into, then you will love it here. We also talk about Harry Potter, we do DIYs and unboxings, so we have a good time. So if that sounds like something you're into, then please hit that subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it. So guys, it has been a whirlwind this past couple of weeks. I don't remember a release that has been so chaotic, so disorganized, so all over the place, just to get one collection of Funko Pops. It was just a lot. So I'm not going to go into all of the details. If you're unfamiliar, there was a line of Haunted Mansion Funko products that were released over the past month in several different store locations. So all of these releases were only in Target, Hot Topic, and Box Lunch, all happening at sporadic times, all kind of getting some sort of wires crossed, some sort of miscommunication that just made tracking down these pops a little bit more challenging than I think any other Funko Pop release that I have ever been a part of before. But that being said, I did get most everything that I wanted. The only thing that I was not able to get a hold of was the complete set of the mystery minis from Target. In the grand scheme of things, I got a lot of great things. So let's just dive in, and I actually will start with the only mystery mini that I did pick up from Target, and that is the opera singer. I haven't opened any of these, so you guys are going to get my first impressions of them, seeing them out of the box in all of their glory. So Target had their own exclusive variants of many of these mystery minis, as did Box Lunch and Hot Topic. I was not so much a fan of the Box Lunch and Hot Topic ones because they were very translucent blue in a not really pretty way. These ones were all mostly, if they were going to be glow in the dark or anything to that effect, they were white, and I just thought that they looked a little bit cooler. So these are the ones that you could get from Target. So of course you have the Hitchhiking Ghosts, you have the bust, you have Madame Leota, you have the Mummy in the Coffin, and you have the opera singer. So the opera singer was exclusive to Target, the bride was exclusive to Hot Topic and Box Lunch, and then the three Hitchhiking Ghosts also had exclusives at Target, or at Box Lunch and Hot Topic, sorry, and they just, like I said, they were blue and they glowed a little bit differently. But I did manage to pick up the opera singer, which is fantastic. I was very happy. It's pretty cool too, like the packaging is really neat on the side. It does say Disneyland Resort Haunted Mansion 50 years of frightening fun. There's a little sticker on there, and then the wallpaper is all over the box as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. So then the box on the inside is the Haunted Mansion with the graveyard and the ghost and the moon and everything. That's really neat. You have the wallpaper in the back here too, which is fun. She is just really cute. I love her hair and how it flows over her arm and falls down her back, and she's just singing her little heart out. I really like her, and I'm loving like the blue on all of them. Just looks really nice as well. So there were a lot of exclusive pops that were available throughout all three stores. Each store had their own exclusive pop, and then there were 4 common pops that each store were carrying. So the common pops were shockingly a little bit more challenging for me to get a hold of. The exclusive ones, I guess because they all came out on a specific date, were very easy. But some of the common ones I had a tough time getting, but I did eventually get all of them, which was great. I figured since you guys saw the small version of the opera singer, we can take a look at the bigger version of the opera singer, and she's so cute. I love her so much. It's such a treat to get these all out of the box because I've just had them all sitting on a shelf in our living room in their boxes, just like stacked on top of one another as like a makeshift display until I was able to show you guys all of them. But I wanted to wait until I had all of them to show you them, so it's gonna be so nice to be able to make a display for them all out of the box. But anyway, here she is. She's so beautiful. Like I said, I just love the blue on all of these pops. They just look so nice together. So the next one that I picked up is the Mummy Spirit. He has come out of his coffin to socialize, which they do, these grim grinning ghosts. So he looks really cute. I like the detail on his paint job where it gives him a little bit of dimension with the blue, and he looks a little bit dirty. Oh my god, there's the hidden Mickey in his coffin. Oh my gosh. I found a hidden Mickey, guys. Let me get him out so you guys can see. Can you guys even see this? I hope you can. It's right here. I can't tell if it's focusing or not, but it's right there. Can you see it? Oh, it's cute. It's fun. I hope you guys can. That's so cool. I wonder if that's on his coffin in real life. Not that you would really even be able to tell, I don't think. But anyway, so here he is just sitting in his coffin with his cup of tea. I think that he is so cute. I can totally relate to this guy. Like, if there's tea, it's a party and I'm there. I will gladly come out and socialize for that. But he just looks really cute. This one is John's favorite. He likes the mummy the best. Probably the most popular of the common pops outside of Madame Leota was Constance Hatchaway, and for good reason. She looks so beautiful. Like I can't even stand how beautiful she is. I'm super excited to get her out of the box, and I just love like the weird markings that they put on these ghost ones, especially on their clothes, that make them look a little bit like, I don't want to say dirty because dirty is not the right word, but I don't know, textured maybe. Here she is in all her glory. I just adore her. She looks so beautiful and so menacing. Like she's just ready. She's ready for her next husband, guys. She's just, she's ready for him. Her veil is just epic. I think she probably looks like the most ethereal of all of them. She's just really pretty. I love her hair. I love everything about this one. So I definitely can see why she's the most sought after, because she's gorgeous. So then that is it for the common ones. So now we'll go into the exclusive ones, which is exciting. So the only one that was not a ghost in this entire release was this one, and that is the groundskeeper, and I think that he's really cute. So I almost didn't get him because I was like, whatever, like I just really want the ghosts. I think the ghosts look cool. But then I started seeing people who had actually picked him up in store when he released, and or actually I don't think that he had like a traditional release date. I think that Box Lunch just started to get him in, and I started seeing people's pictures of him, and he just looked so cute. I really wish that he would have come with his dog. That would have really set it off. I really think he's cute, and I think he kind of balances everybody out. So here he is. He just looks so like, he kind of looks ghostly in his own right, but in a different way. He's just so sullen and muted and very pale, and his cheekbones are very pointed. But he just looks so like, what is going on? And I love that about him. I just think he's really cute. I love his little lantern and his shovel and everything. He's very cute. So he will definitely pair well with all of these ghosts, and it's his lot in life to just be continuously scared of all of the ghosts in the graveyard, unfortunately. And then for Hot Topics release, which was the last release that was kind of holding me up from filming this video, it was the Merry Minstrel, and he looks amazing too. I really I love what they did with his eyes, which you'll probably be able to see better once I open him, but he has like this glow behind his eyes, which I think is really cool. And I like that his harp, or his whatever little instrument it is that he has, I like that that is like kind of metallic looking. So let me get him out so we can all see him in his glory. So far he's the only one that comes with a stand as well. He does have some smaller feet, and obviously with the bigger heads they're tough to stand on their own, but he looks really cool. So I hope you guys can see just like the glowiness of his eyes. I think that that's a really cool touch. But yeah, he's actually really quite beautiful. Very translucent on his body as well, just like the bride is. And I just love this. I can't say it enough. I love this teal coloring. I think it's so, so beautiful. And just like having his feather at the top be a little bit more translucent too, I think is really cool. But he's definitely a stunning one. He has a lot of depth and dimension in his paint job as well. And I kind of like how on the back, and even on his hat, really mostly, I guess throughout his entire head, like he just has like these, it looks like paint stroke lines, like he was hand painted, which I'm sure he wasn't, but he has like all these different paint stroke lines on him, which just makes him look a little bit more interesting and more textured for a ghost. So let me get you guys in close so you can see him. So this is the one that I was the most excited to pick up. This one I will tell a bit of a story about. So I woke up, these came out on a Friday. I woke up on the Sunday before, so I think that was September 1st. Got online, was looking through my Instagram feed, and they are like, oh my gosh, these pops are releasing, they're online, you can buy them at like 9 o'clock. It says that they're releasing today online and in store, and I was like, oh my god, what? So as soon as I saw that, I bolted into action, started getting ready, ran out the door, got to Target, went to the tech department, which if you guys don't know, generally that's where a lot of these exclusive releases are kept. If you just go to the tech desk where they sell like the cameras and the phones and everything, that's where you can go to ask. I don't know why it's the lot in these people's lives to have to be responsible for this stuff, but it is. So I ran back there, I found the employee that was working the desk, and I, brought up the website and said, these said that they're going to be available in store and online today. Do you know if you guys have any? So he checked his stock. He said, yeah, we have some, but they're in the back. And I was like, well, would you be able to go get one for me? And so he did. He went back there, he got one, and I was just so excited. I was over the moon about it. And I was just so happy because I was very nervous that I wasn't going to be able to get my hands on this. So I get up front, and I had asked him too. I was like, am I going to have an issue with checking out with these? Are they going to let me check out? And he said, if they do, just tell them something along the lines of they have a set date of 6/1 or 9/1 and a release date of 9/6 or something to that effect. And I was like, I have no idea what that means, but okay. So I went up front, was checking out. I had a bunch of stuff that I was buying anyway. This was the last thing that was going to be rung up. And so she rang it up, she scanned it through, and it wouldn't let her check it out. It was register locked until September 6th. And I was so devastated. And you can't fault the people that work there. Obviously, they can't override the register. They can't do anything about it. But it was just so frustrating that, one person said that it was going to be okay. And then I get up front and all of the managers are like, no, we aren't allowed to. So I just had such a terrible feeling. And then I was looking at the app, and when I woke up that morning, it said that either they were completely sold out at the store, how you can see what the stock is online. They said that they were out of stock, or that they weren't available at any stores. And I was like, did people like go online at midnight and do like a pick up in store kind of thing so that they would just be able to go and pick them up in the morning? Is that something that you can do? Like, I was having a heart attack, and I had absolutely no faith in the fact that I would be able to pick these up. And so I walked in there, and I walked straight back to that tech desk, and that guy that was there, I believe his name is Connor, knew I was on a mission. And so I got there, and I was like, do you have any of the Haunted Mansion pops? And he said yes. And I said, do you have the 3-pack? And he said yes. And I was like, oh my god. And so I told him everything that I was that I had looked on the app and that it said that they were out of stock, and he said, yeah, it's always going to say it's out of stock because it's not technically in stock within our system until I scan it through. So he said to not rely on that anytime, like just come to the store, see if they have it, which is a good lesson for all of us collectors. It's a good thing to know. Anyway, without further ado, this is what I wanted to pick up the most, and it is the Hitchhiking Ghosts 3-pack. They are chrome and they are so cool. So we have Phineas, Ezra, and Gus, and they are just super cool. I don't have a ton of chrome pops. I think the only chrome ones that I have are the Marvel ones that came out for their 10th anniversary. It's funny that once you take them out of the box, actually their teal looks a lot lighter than they did in the box. So I guess like once the light hits them, they'll kind of change color depending upon the light, I guess. I'm actually not going to take them out of this because I don't want to get fingerprints all over them, so we can just kind of admire them from in here. I am going to take them out of this. Like, don't worry, I'm going to set up a display downstairs for Halloween, and then they'll be back here for November because, you know, that makes all the sense in the world. We'll ride it out through the end of the year because nothing says holidays like ghosts. I did go back to my Target the day after the initial release because they hadn't received all of their pops yet, and I don't know why I did this, but so I was walking down that same like pathway that led to the tech desk just so that I could see if they had anything sitting there, and the same guy that had been there the previous day was working the Saturday that I went in there, and for whatever reason I was like instantly embarrassed and was like, no, I can't let him see me. So I like ducked down another aisle because of course like he would think that he's judging me or something, I don't know, but who cares at this point, right? I actually did, like I always go and check the Legos for John, and then I check the Funkos for me. So I did go, I checked the Legos, and then I went to the Funko section, and they have like just this mass amount of the 10-inch pops. They just can't seem to get rid of them. But in with all of the normal 10-inch pops that they had, or at least the normal Target exclusive 10-inch pops, this guy happened to arrive as well, and this is the 10-inch Ezra, and he's pretty cool. So same thing happened. I ended up walking back around the tech desk, and so then I was chatting with the guy there, and he said that this and the mystery minis did arrive at the same time, like later in the day on Friday, so he was just able to get these out this morning. I think there were only like 2 of them, and luckily the other person that grabbed them, I was walking around holding him, and I heard someone ask me where I found him. I pointed him in that direction. I guess they had never been to our Target before, and they're not like huge pop collectors, but they're huge Haunted Mansion people. So then we were chatting about that, and he was like, yeah, you know, I just found out about this release yesterday. I figured I wasn't gonna get anything, but I'm really happy to at least get one thing, and that made me happy that it was going to someone that legit cared about Haunted Mansion, was an actual fan and not just a flipper trying to buy everything and sell it for high prices. But he is pretty massive, obviously, and very cool. So let me get him out so we can really admire him. Whew, look at him. He is so cool. I hope that they come out with the rest of them because he'll be kind of lonely towering over everybody. I think that that would be really cool to have all 3 of them in this size. But if they want to not do a limited release, I'd be okay with that. Or if they want to do a Parks release, I would also be okay with that, because I feel like I could just at least ask for it in my Bibbidi Bobbidi box or get it on Shop Disney, and I would be good to go instead of stressing over Target releases because they are a challenge. But I think he looks so cool, and I'm really excited to get him on display with all of the other guys. From my own collection, I will add in my little Hatbox Ghost mini along with this little tin that I got from one of my Disney Treasures boxes, I think last year or the year before. And then lastly, because I had a very Haunted Mansion surprise filled day this past Friday, I got home and there were just like all these surprises sitting and waiting for me. John had went out and got me the Mummy, he got the cats a Haunted Mansion little house that they sell at Target. If you have cats, I'm sure you're familiar with them. They do them seasonally, and they have like a hot cocoa cafe and like a ski chalet and all these different things. And so he got me, it was not just a haunted house, it specifically on the box says a haunted mansion. So he got that for the cats. But then he also picked this up for me, which I love these books, and it is the Haunted Mansion book. This is by illustrations by James Gilliard. I don't know if he does all of them, but I actually have picked up 2 of these books for my friend Samantha's son Rex because I think that they're just so beautiful. So I got him, the first one that I got him was the Pirates of the Caribbean one, and then I also got him the Jungle Cruise one, which I desperately need to get. But not only is this a book, but it also comes with a CD in this pocket right here that has the song on there, but the entire book is pretty much all just the lyrics from the song. So when the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for a swinging wake. Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. So it just has a lot of really fun illustrations in here. Very classic scenes from the ride. So we have, like, there he is. There's our groundskeeper with his little dog and the whole band over here. We have the Merry Minstrel, so you can kind of see where some of these pops start to come from. They have the Hatbox Ghost and Constance, so this one is more or less based on the Disneyland one, I think, although kind of an amalgamation of the two. But you have the Hatbox Ghost here and you have Constance here, and so that's the whole attic scene. And then you have the ballroom scene, and then beautiful illustration of Madame Leota, which is like, it looks like she's glowing off the page, which I think is really cool. So this is just a really, really beautiful book. Like I said, I've been wanting to get these for myself because I think that they're super, super pretty. So I'll leave a link down below to this book, and I actually really like that, like, the dust jacket on this book is kind of metallic for the Hitchhiking Ghosts, and then the Haunted Mansion, and then the inside, if you guys didn't notice, is like the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion, which I think is pretty cool. I just thought that that was a great way to top off all of the Haunted Mansion goodness. I'm really excited to use this in the background of some of my photos. I'm excited to actually finally be able to take pictures of all of my pops. I've been holding off on showing you guys before I took any pictures. That is everything that I have for you guys for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys ended up picking up any of the Haunted Mansion pops yourself. Any of the ones that I can actually find online, I will leave a link to down below, but they come in and out of stock so quickly that it's probably just best to go to your local store. And this book will be available if you're interested in that too. So hopefully you guys, if you haven't had any luck, then you can at least pick up some stuff. You can always turn to eBay if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend doing that now because I'm sure that the prices are just so jacked up because people are just very eager to get these, especially before Halloween. So wait, just wait it out a little bit if you haven't been able to find them. Just wait. The prices will go down. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!